Today we're gonna talk about it to Yelp Big Papa. My name is Davide Ceretini, former owner of Botto Bistro in San Francisco, California. You know me very well because I'm the guy that beat Yelp at their own game. It wasn't just a big sign that I put it up there, it was declaring war, not just to a company, but at an attitude, a way to do business, and a one specific person, the CEO. In this video, I'm going to tell you a story that I told just few people, and even the journalists, they don't know that much about this. I am the guy that was in the Billion Dollar Bully, the big documentary about Yelp. And this is a story that is going to open your eyes and tell you do not pay for advertiser for that company. I'm being the biggest advocate to make sure that every single restaurant owner that I help is not going to give one penny to the company and actually try to give them a hard time because it's well deserved. We all know what it is. It's a big machine, mafia type business that is built in order to squeeze money for advertiser out of any business, not just restaurant owner. And they do it by manipulating review. They harass people by phone. They have thousands and thousands of complaints to the BBB Business Bureau every year. People complaining. Not many people do something about it. I'm the one who did it. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Big Papa is the CEO of the Yelp, and he has his own profile. And again, his own profile on Yelp. He writes thousands of reviews, he has thousands of comments under his belt about business that actually are supposed to be their client. Now, I want you to let it sink for a moment that a person that is in charge of a company, that is in charge of reputation of every business in the country, accused of extortion, accused of manipulating review, accusing to harass people and use the rating as a leverage to squeeze money and force them to buy advertising is going around business in America to write review. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, but that's what he does. Now, let us think about it because the same company, the same person is the one they accuse business owner to write fake review or to ask their customer, like I did, for a review. In that moment, I was asking for a bad review, not for a good review. But think about that. Now I'm going to tell you a story, which is the highlight of this video, and I want you to keep in mind. You know who I am. You know my restaurant, Botto Bistro, is the one that kicked Yelp ass for many years. It was the beginning of an avalanche. I appeared at The Daily Show. I did the movie. I am in dozens of appearances. And also, you can see the headline all over Facebook and Google if you Google my name. The story is this: Yelp CEO, Big Papa, and a follow group of Yelpers went to have dinner at my co-owner, Michele, the co-owner of Botto Bistro, before we opened Botto Bistro. They sat down, they had dinner, Big Papa went home, and he trashed Michele restaurant online with one of the worst review. Now, already there, I have a problem. Michele also had problem because come on, you are the head of this company and you write that you should not say anything, even if it was the worst restaurant, even if you got poisoned. But that tells you about the attitude of this person here. There is definitely a complex, either inferiority or God complex, or you feel like he's above the law, or this is an abuse of power. I think it's a mix of everything. And I'll let you decide. What happened is not just that. After a few days, Michele started to be harassed by the salesperson to buy ad for Yelp. Why? To fix the problem that he had with review. He can manage his review better, his rating better. That rating has been impacted by your CEO that he called himself Big Papa. So I want you to really pay attention on what I'm telling you right now. Michele, and we had to give him credit, he never paid for ads. And he tried to call Yelp many times, tried to get in touch with Big Papa in order to ask what's going on, why you did that, and why your people are calling me. Of course, His Majesty didn't give him an audience. People they start keep calling to sell ads after he say no, it even got worse. So it was in that typical circle that Yelp wants you to be. Time passing by, Michele became my business partner. We opened Botto Bistro, and His Majesty was about to get his big message back. We didn't ask for an audience. And when Yelp started to call us, we turned the table and we start to offer 50% off to anybody that was buying a pizza and writing a bad review to us, 1-star review. That it changed the whole dynamic. That it put us in the highlight, in the spotlight. We were in TV, we were everywhere, and we damaged the credibility not just of the company, but also Big Papa. I am not a fan of that company, and you know it. But it's not just about complaining and whining. You need to know what is in front of your eyes. Pay attention and ask yourself, you can be next. You really want to give the money to Big Papa? I don't think so. Subscribe to my channel for more story about Yelp, the raw truth, and I'm going to tell you in the next video. Also, there is a program that I offer because I'm the only guy that deal with that. And I also deal with toxic employment and entitled customers. Click below so you can see a video of my program, and I'll see you next time.